The Olympic pool shimmered, its waters reflecting the bright lights that illuminated the grand stage. This was no ordinary pool. It was a stage set for greatness, a place where dreams were realized and legends were born. Adam Peaty, a force of nature in the water, was back. His presence alone sent ripples through the swimming community. He had already etched his name in history with back-to-back gold medals in the 100-meter breaststroke, a feat that few could even dream of achieving. Paris 2024 was his chance to achieve something truly legendary, a three-peat. The anticipation was palpable. The world held its breath, waiting to see if Peaty could once again defy the odds and cement his legacy. Could he do it? The question lingered in the air, heavy with expectation. Peaty was no stranger to pressure. He thrived on it, using it as fuel to propel himself forward. But this time felt different. The stakes were higher, the competition fiercer. The weight of expectation was immense. It was not just about winning, it was about making history. He wasn't just racing for himself, but for a nation hungry for a hero, a symbol of excellence and perseverance. Every stroke he took was scrutinized, analyzed, dissected. The world was watching, every eye fixed on his every move. His training had been relentless, pushing his body to the limits, honing his technique to perfection. His coach, a guiding force, had meticulously planned every session, every drill, every moment leading up to this. His family, his biggest supporters, watched with bated breath, their hearts pounding with pride and anxiety. His competitors, equally determined, knew they were up against a titan, a man who had redefined the sport. As he took his position on the starting block, the world seemed to hold its breath, the air thick with anticipation. The moment the buzzer sounded, he dove into the pool, his body slicing through the water with unparalleled precision. Each stroke was a testament to his dedication, his unyielding spirit, his quest for a legacy that would be remembered for generations. As he touched the wall, the crowd erupted in cheers, the culmination of years of hard work, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. Emerging from the pool, he knew he had given it his all, leaving nothing behind. This was his moment, his legacy. Standing on the podium, gold medal around his neck, the national anthem playing, he realized that he had not just won a race, but had inspired a generation. Tears of joy filled his eyes as he looked out at the sea of faces, knowing that he had achieved something truly extraordinary. Waving to the crowd, triumphant and proud, Adam Peaty had not just secured his place in history, but had become a symbol of what it means to chase a dream with relentless passion. Gold medals are heavy. They represent glory, but they also carry the burden of expectation. Peaty knew this better than anyone. He had scaled the mountain twice before. He knew the dedication, the sacrifice, the sheer willpower it took to reach the summit, but this time the climb felt steeper. The years had taken their toll. His body ached with the memories of countless hours of training. The pressure was relentless, a crushing weight on his shoulders. And beneath the surface of his steely determination, a storm was brewing. The smile that Peaty usually wore, the one that radiated confidence and invincibility, began to falter. The pressure, the fatigue, the relentless pursuit of perfection, it was taking its toll. He felt a darkness closing in, a shadow lurking in the depths of his mind. He tried to push it away, to bury himself in his training, but the harder he fought, the stronger the darkness grew. It whispered doubts in his ear, chipped away at his confidence. He was exhausted, physically and mentally. He needed help. As Peaty grappled with his inner demons, a new generation of swimmers was emerging. They were young, hungry, and unafraid. They'd grown up watching Peaty dominate the pool, and they were determined to dethrone the king. Among them was Qin Haiyang, a rising star from China. Qin was a prodigy, a natural in the water. He possessed a smooth, effortless stroke that seemed to defy physics. His times were dropping rapidly, and he had Peaty firmly in his sights. Section 5. The Fall of a Titan. The 2023 World Aquatics Championships sent shockwaves through the swimming world. It was an event that everyone had been eagerly anticipating, with fans and athletes alike looking forward to witnessing the pinnacle of competitive swimming. Adam Peaty, the invincible champion, was absent. The man who had dominated the sport for years, breaking records and setting new standards, was nowhere to be seen. His absence was felt deeply by fans and competitors alike. He had made the difficult decision to withdraw, to prioritize his mental health. This was not a decision made lightly, but one that reflected the growing awareness of the importance of mental well-being in sports. PT's choice highlighted the pressures faced by elite athletes and the need to address mental health openly. It was a decision that took immense courage, a recognition that even the strongest athletes are human. PT's withdrawal was a powerful statement showing that taking care of one's mental health is just as important as physical training and competition. In PT's absence, Chin Hai-young seized his moment. The young swimmer, who had been waiting for his chance to shine, stepped up to the challenge with determination and skill. He dominated the 100-meter breaststroke, claiming gold in a time that sent a clear message: a new era had begun. Chin's performance was nothing short of spectacular, and it signaled a shift in the competitive landscape of swimming. The swimming world was stunned. The unexpected turn of events left everyone in awe as the once unbeatable champion had stepped aside, allowing a new star to rise. Had the king finally been dethroned? The question lingered in the minds of fans and commentators alike. Adam Peaty's legacy was undeniable, but the emergence of Chin Hai-young suggested that the future of swimming was bright and full of new possibilities. Section 6. Finding strength within. Stepping away from the pool was the hardest decision Peaty had ever made. Swimming was his life, his identity, but he knew he couldn't go on the way he was. He needed to confront his demons, to heal his mind. He sought professional help, learning to understand and manage his mental health. He surrounded himself with loved ones, drawing strength from their unwavering support, and slowly, gradually, the darkness began to recede. Section 7. The long road back. The road to recovery was long and arduous. There were setbacks, moments of doubt, days when getting out of bed felt impossible. But Peaty refused to give up. He had tasted victory, and he yearned to feel that rush again. He returned to the pool, not with the same ferocious intensity as before, but with a newfound sense of purpose. He swam for himself, for the love of the sport, for the sheer joy of moving through water. And as his body grew stronger, so too did his mind. Section 8. Facing the challenge. The Paris Olympics were fast approaching. Peaty knew he wasn't the same swimmer he was 4 years ago. He wasn't the invincible force, the world record breaker, but he was still Adam Peaty, a fierce competitor with the heart of a champion. He qualified for the 100-meter breaststroke final, setting up a showdown with his new rival, Chin Hai-young. The world watched with bated breath. Could Peaty reclaim his crown, or would Chin usher in a new era of dominance? Section 9. Silver linings. The roar of the crowd was deafening as Peaty and Chin stood on the starting blocks. The tension was palpable. The starting gun fired, and they exploded into the water. It was a race for the ages, a battle of strength, speed, and sheer willpower. Peaty fought with everything he had, but in the end it was Chin who touched the wall first. Peaty had won silver. Section 10. A legacy beyond medals. As Chin celebrated his victory, Peaty emerged from the pool, a hint of disappointment on his face. He had come so close, yet fallen just short. But as the cheers of the crowd washed over him, he realized something profound. He had already won. He had conquered his demons, overcome adversity, and returned to the pinnacle of his sport. He had shown the world that true strength lies not in invincibility, but in the courage to face vulnerability. Section 11. Inspiration in the water. Adam Peaty's journey transcended sport. His story is not just about swimming, it's about the human spirit, the relentless pursuit of excellence, and the courage to face one's inner demons. He became a symbol of resilience, an inspiration to anyone who had ever faced adversity. His struggles and triumphs resonated with people far beyond the swimming pool, touching the hearts of those who have faced their own battles. He taught us that it's okay to not be okay, to ask for help, to prioritize mental health. In a world where strength is often equated with silence, Adam's openness about his mental health struggles was a beacon of hope for many. He may not have won the gold medal in Paris, but he won something far greater, the hearts and minds of millions. His journey reminded us that success is not always measured in medals and trophies, but in the impact we have on others. He showed us that true champions are defined not by the medals they win, but by the obstacles they overcome. Adam's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, the importance of mental health, and the strength found in vulnerability, and in that, he achieved a victory that will echo through generations. His legacy is not just in the records he set, but in the lives he touched and the hope he inspired. Adam Peaty's journey is a reminder that we are all capable of greatness, not just in our achievements, but in our ability to rise above our challenges and inspire others to do the same.